In this day and age, going to underprivileged countries to volunteer is becoming more and more popular, but it's also becoming more controversial. As this activity becomes more well known, a lot of people believe that going abroad to volunteer actually has more disadvantages than benefits. But whether it's teaching English as a second language, helping out at an orphanage, or taking time off from academics or your job for a gap year, the number of individuals that want to help abroad is increasing, and it's clearly benefiting those that are less fortunate. It's most common to work with non-governmental organizations overseas who don't charge a participation fee. However, many argue that the majority of the companies who provide these opportunities abroad are charging a lot of money for work that they're actually doing for free. But not every organization charges. When people see that there's a cost of about $1,500 or more, they're often alarmed, but there's a reason that they charge so much. When organizations mention a free program, they're actually implying that there's no participation fees, which means necessities such as airfare, housing, and transportation within the country, as well as food, aren't included. So the individual would have to do all of those separately. However, some companies such as VSO don't charge any other fees than the plane ticket there. But for those that do charge a fee, they include housing, airfare, transportation, and food. So it's more of like an all-inclusive package. But some companies, such as Latitude Global Volunteering, offer a different amount of bursaries to individuals between 17 and 25. But with research and determination, it's simple to find programs that don't have a participation fee, and there's ways to find cheap housing and flights. But it doesn't only benefit the people in the country, but it also encourages personal growth through cultural experiences, unique opportunities, and learning new things. So even if somebody chooses to go to a country that's not necessarily underprivileged, going abroad allows him or her to go to the places that are usually off limits to tourists, which actually provides them an inside view of the country's land and different culture. But in some cases, volunteers choose to do a homestay with a local family where they um, learn the language, try foods they never heard of, and actually become a part of that community. However, another option is to stay at a lodge that's provided the organization. Either way, being in a local environment rather than a hotel in the richer parts of the country really changes the perspective of the volunteer. But in my experience, those who return home from volunteering abroad or going abroad to help with anything claim that their experience helped them actually evolve as a person because they had more knowledge and awareness of the problems in third world countries that they didn't even know prior to their trip. However, the main reasons for this feeling of personal growth are being able to feel self-worth and independence. Every day, volunteers contribute their ideas, their perspectives, and their affection, which is truly appreciated by the people of the communities. But whether it's helping out and playing with children at an orphanage in Cambodia, or teaching English to disadvantaged students in Latin America, without volunteers, these communities would not have the extra help that they need to support their talents. The main argument against the benefits of volunteering abroad is the fact that there's a lot of costs in the plane ticket and the lodging and the food that you would use over there, while you could just donate that money to the NGOs that are actually over there. But there's only so many people that volunteer and are a part of the NGOs in the third world countries, and they need people that are willing to sacrifice their lives in their hometowns and give to other people that don't necessarily have the same privileges and advantages that they do in life. So overall, I believe that benefits definitely outweigh the disadvantages when it comes to volunteering abroad.